sales side, we expect to keep up our sales momentum of 2023. Base, obviously, is our comprehensive product lineup, which is including our classical internal combustion engines, but also now battery electric vehicle models. In 2024, we will bring firstly the new T-Roc in Q1. This will be followed by the highly expected ID.4 and ID.5, and we will not only launch it as Pro, we will also launch it as a GTX version. This year marks the 50th anniversary of Golf, since it's the first vehicle rolling out the production line back in 1974. So every Golf tells a story. Being an iconic car for half of a century, we'll celebrate its birthday throughout the entire year, and we'll look forward to every unforgettable moment of Golf with our esteemed fans. We are planning to bring actually some of our fans to the first GTI meeting, which will be held the first time in Wolfsburg this summer. On the network side, we are continuing to expand our service coverage to further improve convenience for Volkswagen owners here in Taiwan. More express service stations will be therefore opened to provide fast and convenient service to our customers. Actually, the first one will be Maoli and Tofen in Q1 this year. We are obviously getting our Volkswagen partners ready for electrification. Plan is to equip them with DC high-speed chargers to offer a nationwide high-speed charging infrastructure for all our customers. So pilot charging stations will soon be rolled out, so please, dear friends, stay tuned with us. The strong focus in 2024 are the activities in the corporate and mobility channel. A professional network is key to service the growing corporate channel. On the mobility side, we continue to expand our partnerships. So Volkswagen Taiwan will absolutely focus on optimizing the customer experience throughout all touchpoints. We will have an even more digitalized service. We launch a new vehicle connectivity upgrade, and we will personalize service with our updated My Volkswagen app. We clearly intend to have the closest connection to our customers of all volume car brands. Car fans, gatherings, and events are good tools to interact, with our esteemed customer base. But also our multiple loyalty programs will support our journey to be a truly loved brand. To conclude, whether it's about products, whether it's about after sales and service, or vehicle maintenance, we at Volkswagen consistently listen to our customers' feedback. We maintain the strengths of our brand and our products, and actually ensure that every customer enjoys a perfect customer journey. So dear media friends, thank you for your great support in 2023. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. Our incredible historical result. But also thanks again for joining us today. I know that you're extremely busy. I wish you an excellent year, in particular of the dragon ahead. And I know that you can't wait now to have a closer look at our Volkswagen EVs. But before, let me first share with you some information of the market and our strategy. So, very crucial to understand. So you know the impact of climate change requires urgent attention worldwide. The transport sector accounts for 15% of global greenhouse gas emissions. So as automotive brand, it's our purpose to provide CO2 neutral mobility to address this issue. We actually, as group, were the first to sign the Paris Climate Agreement, and we intend to become net climate neutral by 2050. Volkswagen's Paris Agreement-derived decarbonization program covers actually the entire product life cycle. So we address the development, we address the supply chain, we address the logistics chain, we address the production of our vehicles, we are focusing on sustainability at retail, as well as the final reuse of our product. So entire cycle. We actually identified battery electric vehicles as the most efficient solution to reduce CO2. It is therefore our tool to drive decarbonization forward. Worldwide sales of BEVs are growing exponentially. In 2022 already, more than 10 million BEVs were sold. This is more than 14% of total car sales. For 2023, we do not have final figures yet, but it will be substantially higher. So there are 3 markets who are dominating global sales. Mainland China was the front runner, accounting for around 60% of global electric car sales. Europe is the second largest market, followed by the United States, the third largest market, reaching a sales share of around 8%. The predominant sold body style is SUV. They account for 45% of available battery electric vehicle options in China and in Europe, but an even greater share, obviously, as you can imagine, in the United States. This is similar to the trend towards SUVs, what we see in the internal combustion engine car market. At the Volkswagen Group, we see the same trend. In 2023, Volkswagen Group worldwide sold 771,000 units of all electric vehicles to customers across the globe. This is up 35% year over year. Volkswagen Group is transforming the core business based on 4 technical pillars: vehicle architecture, software, battery, and mobility solutions. They all put the customer needs at the center and enable brands to achieve economies of scale. Let's start with architecture. Here we are trying to basically copy our successful internal combustion engine strategy by maximizing one platform we call MEB, like our MQB on ICE vehicles. By doing this, we can increase economies of scale and therefore make electric vehicles more affordable. Second, software. Here we are centralizing our software development in one central hub, CARIAD. And at the same time, we are using smart partnerships where we are able to improve speed and obviously applications. Third, battery. With a unified cell, we gain maximum flexibility and cost advantages. In 2030, the unified cell will power more than 80% of group BEVs. And this is across all segments and architecture. And last but not least, fourth, mobility solutions. Here we are building a seamless integrated platform where we are often basically bundling all groups' offerings into one ecosystem, so that it's going to be a very convenient mobility platform going forward. Okay, coming back to Volkswagen passenger cars. Volkswagen passenger cars, as you know it, started to move people. So the Beetle was our Käfer. The Golf kind of moved people upwards. Bigger package, better technology, fun to drive. And now, with ID, we are moving people forward. We offer electric mobility for all, not for millionaires. Our intention is to mirror our internal combustion engine portfolio and have a very wide BEV offer. By doing this, we can provide a solution to all our customers. So let's come to Taiwan's situation. Transport here in Taiwan accounts for 11% of all CO2 emissions. Like globally, it represents the second highest greenhouse producer. We actually see a substantial increase of consumers being interested in electric mobility here. Latest studies indicate that EVs as first choice have grown from 9% in 2021 to 12% in 2022, and we believe in 2023 it has grown even beyond 20%. 136 countries around the world have announced net zero emission targets. Taiwan has joined to set up its transition strategy towards net zero emissions in 2050. In transport sector, 100% of new vehicle sales are expected to be electric already in 2040. It's not far away. Based on current results, we as Volkswagen see a slightly higher EV growth compared to the National Development Council. 2023 sales results are already higher than originally projected. We are foreseeing a steady and fast growth of EVs in this lovely country. So close to 400,000 passenger cars were sold in 2023. Out of this, 151,000 units belong to A SUV, accounting for 38% market share. A SUV is the largest model segment in passenger cars here in this market. In addition to that, dynamic performance and fun to drive are highly searched by our target audience. We put our consumers' interest into consideration while launching our transformation into battery electric. And that's why we are launching ID.4 and ID.5. And that's also why we decided not to launch it only as Pro, but also as GTX. While with this, we are actually providing a battery electric solution for the biggest part of the Taiwanese market. We see these models as a perfect fit to our consumer demand, and we are excited, really excited to start our journey into transformation, because we are deeply convinced to have the right product offer, and in particular, the necessary infrastructure for Taiwanese customers. But now, dear media friends, it's time for you to have a closer look at the cars. My team and myself will be around to answer your questions. So without further ado, let's welcome our ID.4 Pro and ID.5 GTX. Welcome ID.5, welcome ID.4.